going on YouTube? This is BMCool247, and today I have my XYZ Union Yu-Gi-Oh! GOAT deck profile. Now the whole basis around this deck was to take advantage of that free special summon you get from Frontline Base. With that special summon, as you can see here, the effect reads you can special summon a level 4 lower Union monster from your hand. You can get your Union plays to go off more quickly. So I based the whole deck around that card and that kind of gameplay. And after you have that Union monster, let's see what we can do with that Union monster on the field with the cards in this deck here. So first we have BLS, of course, one of the best monsters in the game, if not the best, and because we have a lot of light and darks, so might as well run one of him. We have 2X Head Cannon. He is a normal monster, and not a Union monster, so he's not benefiting from Frontline Base, unfortunately, which is why I run 2 of him. But you can normal summon him and then special summon one of the other 2. I might consider putting him at 3 actually, and taking out maybe like a Mystic Tomato. Why Dragon Head? You're able to special summon him not only based off of Frontline Base because he's a Union monster, but also he can be searchable via Shining Angel. And he can only equip to X Head Cannon, but at least he is a Union monster that can be special summoned from Frontline Base. Z Metal Tank has the same attack stat or same attacks as Y Dragon Head, and searchable from Shining Angel, but he can unionize with either X or Y Dragon Head or X Head Cannon, and he gives 600 attack and defense. So preferably he's the better equipped Union monster for your X or Y Dragon Head. And with these 3 cards, of course, if you look down below here, you can either make an XZ Tank Cannon, which can pop a face down spell or trap by discarding a card. You don't need polymerization to do this. Or you can make an XY Dragon Canyon, which pops a face up spell or trap card. And if you, for some reason, have all 3 of them on the field, then you can go into the ultimate creature of destruction, XYZ Dragon Cannon, which can pop any card on the field. So, or any card your opponent controls, looks like. So, moving on to the next one here. Heavy Mech Support Platform. I'm running 2 of those. Can be special summoned off Frontline Base because any level 4 or lower Union monster, and he's generically can equip to any Union or any machine monster, which is really nice. So you can equip to any of the 3 or another copy of himself, and he gives 500 attack and defense. Shining Angel to search one of these 2, or DD Warrior Lady. Mystic Tomato to search a Heavy Mech Platform or a Sangan. Again, I might consider just making him 1 or 0 just because it's less needed, but I do need the dark for the BLS, so maybe just an extra lending hand to help the whole package run here. Still deciding that there. Sangan, of course, to search most of the deck here besides 1, 2, and 3. Then we got just generic cards that I think are good in the format that I need to put in there to make this deck more competitive. Frontline Base is the main star, and then the win con of the deck is using it with limiter removal. Now the nice thing about limiter removal is that you can duck from it. Like let's say you had a Union Y Dragon Head and Z Metal Tank, or these were separated first, attacking, and then with limiter removal, so you're at what, 3,000 plus 3,000 to avoid them from being destroyed by this effect. You would turn them into an XZ or XY Dragon Cannon, because that then becomes a completely different monster altogether, and it doesn't get destroyed. Combination attack allows you to not only attack with them with a Union monster that has an equip once, but then you can unequip it during your turn. You can hold this in your hand because it's a quick play and use it, and then have it attack 1 more time. And if you're worried about it for some reason being mirror force, you can just let the mirror force happen, because the Union monster will take the hit. Or maybe you can use this card and change the equip monster to defense, for whatever reason. Maybe a way to duck out of a compulse, for instance, instead of getting it destroyed. So it's not the best card in the world for the defensive part, but for offensive, it's a nice little tool, which is why I run one of them and not 2 or 3. So the rest are pretty much generic spell and traps. Besides this spell, we need this in the deck to get rid of the face down defense monsters, because we have really no answer, or very few answers to that, to affect monsters. So that's why I run 2 Noblemen of Cross outs. So hope you guys like this deck. I want to build other Union monster decks, but of course I had to start off with the X, Y, and Z machine monsters here, because they have limiter removal going for them, and they have so many Union monsters going for them as well that are level 4, and they make sense to play them. They have somewhat decent stats. So hope you guys like this build, and let me know what you'd add to this deck or subtract from this deck. I am really interested in making it more competitive as time progresses here. So thanks for watching.